Office, which is also an office started with the business analyst for all project and precise financial systems. Well, of course, as with most firms, it was difficult at first, being not familiar with remote work, especially in an environment like ours that requires a lot of human interaction and face-to-face engagements. But as time goes by, we have to adjust, of course, with the understanding of most of our clients, which requires a lot of persuading them to understand the new expectations, the new approaches, which of course largely was remote. We have to find a way to let them realize that implementation of projects will not be affected in any way as long as they cooperate with us and give us the reasonable time to be able to pull off some of those projects. Even with the COVID, we closed a sizable number of our projects. And of course, even till now that COVID seems to be faring, of course, our space seems to be faring, projects are still going on. Quite a number of clients even now prefer the remote approach of implementation because it saves a lot of stress of having to go to the client side. A lot of engagements are now done online, so our implementation has not been anywhere affected as long as we are providing results, which of course we are doing very, very well. Well, that's a very interesting experience, really. Of course, I started as a product officer, right? So a product owner. I've actually had my share of on-site product implementation as it is. I did for quite a number of years. And of course, I started realizing that what I do is not quite far from project management in itself, because I handle quite a number of client engagements, discussions, handle several minutes, which of course are part of what an average project manager will do. So I started going in that direction, honing my skills, just to firm up what I know, what has to be learned. Went for the training, did quite a number of exams, and I just found now I've been doing that for a couple of years now, and it has been a very, very beautiful and wonderful experience. And over the years, I realized that if I continue this way, I will even start to beat my own expectation. I would rather say the project is found, because at the outset, it wasn't my primary goal. I just wanted to be in the thick of team of project implementation. And along the line, I started to realize that in a way, what I do and what is project management are quite very, very similar. So in a way, it beckons to me, and I ventured into it. The biggest challenge we've had, which we are still having now, but seems to be getting better, is adequate understanding by our Nigerian clients majorly. But when there is a defined scope in implementation, it has been defined. Defined to say we have 10 deliverables to implement. Most of our clients have issues abiding with that. Even after you've sat down, you've discussed and agreed on what has to be done, quite a number of them will still come back and add 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, even up to 20, without necessarily interested in increasing the implementation fee. And they will tell you, no, the message cannot be revised, we can't go back to management to increase it. But this deliverable have to be part of it. That's the only way we can be happy that you have implemented. How do you deal with that? A project that is scope is meant to finish in 3 months with 10 deliverables, and now you have 20. It means that the timeline will be longer, and you still have to make this same client very happy. So what we have to do is this. we take the project initiation meeting very, very important and critical. We ensure that we get their BRD. We break it down into WBS, into the minutest possible aspect of delivery, so that they see it. We explain to them what it means. And then we also explain that nothing will be accommodated after these deliverables that we have captured. And we ask them to sign off. In most cases, they don't want to sign off because they are afraid when they sign off, they can't come to you and say, oh, something has changed. There are instances it takes clients 2-3 weeks to sign up the project charter. But they wanted to start a project. Who does that? So we have to even explain to them that this project will not start, no matter how interested you are, until you sign the project charter. And they come back and say, okay, fine, we signed. We usually have a lot of back and forth, and then they sign off. Even after they sign off the project charter, some will still come and behind you and say that charter, sorry, there was this thing that was supposed to have put in it. Help us, please. We still have to take any one of such cases, because of course they are clients, we have to be understanding, right? But we have so improved in that area. And I think also they'll understand where we are coming from. Projects don't run in perpetuity, because this is what causes most projects in Nigeria to run forever. Guys, the scope just a lot of new things, new deliverables on projects that have been signed up by both parties. So that is one thing I've worked on with my team at Precise Financial Systems, and we have been able to seriously improve on that. Our clients are getting to understand that there's a new dawn of doing things now. It even also helps their own internal process of doing things, because some of the things that they don't do before they just ask the vendor to start, they now have to do them. So in a way, we are getting to know one another more now. They are happy because they now know that it's not because we hate them or because we want to be a bad vendor. It's simply because it's a necessity. This is a key tenet in project management for February. To say it has been a wild experience is understating the fact. For those who know me very well, those who work with me and those who have been my supervisors to this point, the critical thing about me, especially working anyway, is the passion I take, that I put into the work. I believe the work is not worth doing at all if you are not going to put everything you got into it. I see an average project, I see they're mine. I see some projects mine, so I put in everything, and it has helped me achieve a lot, and it has made my work easier, because in most cases when you're passionate in what you do, you just have to be able to enjoy it. Somehow you will be able to connect the inner you to that work, so it helps in your delivery, it helps in your everyday activity, it helps every aspect of your work. So it has been an enjoyable experience for me.
So lastly, what next for Oladapo?
What's next? Oh, well, thank you. You see, I look at myself as evolving. I think that is understandable, for most people, really. We are always evolving. It's just the speed of doing that differs. And then there's conscious process of evolving. I think most people just allow the terms of life to determine how they're going to evolve. But then there are those that evolve because this is what they've set out to be able to do. So I see myself in the second part mostly. I don't know everything I think I know, I still don't know enough. So I'm still perfecting what I know as far as the project office is concerned. I'm also even improving to get to be far, far better than I am. And then branching into so many other areas that will help the company, getting to the management aspect even more, because I believe everything eventually is about management. If it is good, it is good management. If it is bad, it is bad management. So the full company-wide management of things is my major interest now.